Many years ago, when I used to go out and shoot, one of the bigger problems I had was always setting up a target. I mean, it was always such a hassle. So I thought, I've got to come up with something, some type of a target holder, you know, to do the things I want to do. Well, anyway, I come up with this Model 200 target stand. I mean, after several attempts and stuff, and I tell you what, this thing is a cat's meow when it comes to holding a target. But anyway, I'm going to go through the features of the product one by one. Okay, the first feature of the stand, I wanted something that was going to be portable and lightweight. It only weighs 9 pounds. From top to bottom, we got 25 inches. It's 8 inches across. So if I want to go out and set up multiple targets, I can easily put a bunch of these in my case. I have a special case made for the stand. And now obviously you can see the handle, you know how easy it is to carry. When I go to set the stand up, by simply grabbing the back of here and pushing, that opens the stand up. There's 2 detents, simply snaps in place. I unsnap it here. And when I go to set it up, once I open it, you can see the stakes come out. I simply put it on the ground, put my foot in it, I jam it in. But now a lot of people are going to say, well, what if my ground is too hard? If the ground is too hard, we simply have it sit on top of the ground. I can adjust the height, lock it in, and I can simply put a weight, my case on here with other targets on there to hold it. And the other thing is, if we're on a hillside, a lot of people ask about that, I can tilt this and I can set up on a full range of hills. Okay, the next feature I'm going to show is when we set a target in the stand. Okay, here I got the target stand set up with some targets in them. Probably the number one question I get asked is about what happens, well, if we shoot the stand. Well, shooting the stand is certainly it's a non-issue by putting the correct board in. The boards that I use are simply 1 inch by 4 inch, which you can buy, I mean, any place. These I happen to have 48 inches long. I'll buy an 8 inch or an 8-foot board, 1 by 4. I'll cut that in half. And that allows me to put this target up at a distance completely away from the target stand. I mean, it's just, and even if you did shoot it, each part is individually replaceable. We have never shot a stand by having the target up in there in the correct positions. But the other things I love about it is the board I use here is Elmer's board that I purchased from Walmart. And I like it because it's square. It allows me to put the targets on square. And when I set this target in the ground, I always make sure that I have it where the target is level across here, because I want these targets to be level with my crosshair on my optic. And the other thing is I want this height to be the same height as I'm shooting. So this allows me to do that. Now, when I square the targets up, it's just very simple. I use my little square here. When I put my screws there, I put it in there, and then I'm going to simply attach my screws, there to square the target up. This one here shows the back of the target. This is how it's clamped in there. Like I said, you simply slide it down in there and you turn the knobs here on the side and you clamp it in there. And that allows me to tilt that too. Once I put the stand in the ground, I can loosen these. I can always tilt that when I go up here to put my level on there to get that perfectly level. I can simply, by moving that, I can get it perfectly level. The next target, when we're shooting silhouettes, there again, I can put this to the right height. If I want to make it higher, I can put it anywhere I want to. But this way, again, it's totally completely away from the target stand. But anyway, I can guarantee you there's nothing like this product. And if you ever want a secure stand, to hold your stuff, this is what you need to get.